Hey, welcome to Glamature. I am about to do a tutorial on this matte smoky eye look right here. And I hope you like it. Keep watching.
Game on. Time for a matte smoky eye, but first, cheers. Putting on some chapstick before I go into the liquid concealer, or I guess it's a cream concealer by Arbonne. I'm just using this to prime my eyes. Really, you can use most anything for this step. And then after that, I'm just going to set it with a vanilla color. It's basically like an off-white beige color. And just to kind of set it so that the rest of the powder will blend really nicely, because there's a lot of deep, rich matte colors going on. So I'm going to start with the first color, and this is Indigo. It actually has like a little purple hint to it, and I love, love, love this color. So I'm just putting it all over the crease and everything like that. This color is a great transition color, or a really nice color to create almost like a daytime smoky eye look. It's actually my second favorite Arbonne eyeshadow color, only next to the color Suede. So the next thing, I'm going to go in with actually the Ebony eyeliner, and basically it's a kohl, like a pencil eyeliner, and I'm literally just gonna smudge it ugly all over my eye. Don't worry about being perfect at all with this part, and I mean, it looks terrible, but we're going to use this as a base for the eyeshadow, and don't worry, we're also going to smudge it out, as you can see here. You're gonna want to use a pretty firm, short bristled makeup brush to just be able to move this product around. It definitely shouldn't be a fluffy brush, it should be more coarse. And like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. Now I'm going in with the color Midnight, which is a matte black blue almost. It does have like a little undertone of blue, and I'm literally just gonna put that on the lid. Now the most important part is that I'm not extending past the lid, because that is definitely what makes smoky eyes look like panda bear eyes. So I'm just putting it just on the lid and just sort of blending out, but only a touch. And I'm going back in with the color Indigo right in the crease to literally just sort of like transition those colors together so that it's not a harsh line here. And then I'm gonna go with Johnny Cosmetics. I think the color is Perfectly Plum, Pleasantly Plum. I think it's Perfectly Plum. And this color, it almost has like a shimmer in the pan, but it really doesn't show up that way. But it's just like a really, really deep maroon color. And I'm putting that in the crease to transition, but I'm also bringing it up a little bit, like onto the bottom part of the brow bone here. I'm going to take one of my homemade makeup remover pads, and I'm actually just going to fold it in half and kind of clean up any of the fallout that I got from some of the darker colors, and sort of sharpen up that edge right here. I'm not going to make it too sharp, just kind of clean it up, you know, just a little bit. And since the makeup remover pads are damp, I'm going to go ahead and just take a quick sip. Then I'm going to take a pea-sized amount of Arbonne's makeup primer, and I'm just going to work it mostly into the places that I have more visible pores or lines. And then this is where I accidentally forgot to record. Luckily, it was just when I put on my foundation, which you have seen before. Sorry. And I'm just using a damp beauty blender here. It is on the tail end of me using the concealer to highlight underneath my eyes. And I'm gonna go in, especially really close on the center part of my eyes, since that part can definitely get a little bit blown out when you're doing a smoky eye. And then I'm gonna highlight the tips of my nose, my Cupid's bow, a little bit on my chin, and a little bit on my forehead, just to kind of balance out that light area. Using the Tarte Smooth Operator, I'm just setting my under eye concealer with the Sigma F86 brush. And then I'm going to go in and dance for a little bit. And I'm going to take a big fluffy brush and using Arbonne's Evergreen Bronzer, I am just kind of giving an overall glow. I'm really not doing too terribly anything specific now. And then I kind of pinch the brush to create a teeny bit more of a chiseled look. Unfortunately, I couldn't get it as chiseled on this side as I wanted. I don't know if it's because I don't know. Who knows? But so I went ahead and just sort of buffed it out a little bit more, but it looks okay. And I'm using the blush color called Dusty Rose. It's sort of like a mauvey rose color, and I think this color is so pretty. It's such a warm color too, so perfect for going into the fall season. And then with an e.l.f. shader brush, I'm going to go in with that the indigo color, which was like the purplish color, and just put that really up close under my waterline, not in my waterline. And then I'm going to take that like super small smudge brush, and I'm going to take the midnight color again and get up a little bit closer in, like towards my waterline, but still just right underneath my lashes. With a fluffier eyeshadow brush, I'm taking that indigo color again and really just buffing this out to make like a really like blown out smoky look, and just kind of taking it up on the side a little bit too. I think kind of helps with any harsh lines that I might have had from using those makeup remover pads. Using the ebony pencil again, I'm lining the waterline. I'm lining it all the way to the inside corner of the eye here. With a fluffy blender brush, I'm taking the color Vanilla, which was the color I used to set my concealer, and I'm just buffing around the very top part of the smoky eye, really just to kind of reduce any harsh lines all together. And now it's time for brows. So I'm just brushing them out with a little brow comb. I find that this definitely helps the pencil glide on a bit smoother. And so I'm using the color Toffee. It's the color I always use. And not really doing anything too special. I did want to make sure that I didn't want to go like especially subtle with this brow look, since I do have a more pronounced, smoky eye. So I did want to kind of go a little bit bolder. Now, what's bold for me and what's bold for you might be totally two different things. So you can go as bold or big or subtle as you want with this. And I love using the eyeshadow smudger to just sort of even out the pencil liner there before using the clear eyebrow gel to just set my eyebrows in place. It's literally like hairspray for your eyebrows. It's awesome. And I'm going back in again with the vanilla color and just highlighting my brow and just sort of underneath where the smoke hits my brow, just to create basically just a teeny bit of definition right there. I'm gonna coat my bottom lashes with Arbonne It's a Long Story mascara, which is the best mascara in the history of the world, in case you were wondering. And it smells like gardenias. Using Tarte's Park Avenue Princess palette, I'm going to use the highlighter shade from that palette and just highlight the top of my cheekbones, the top of my nose a little bit, my cupid's bow, and just a touch on the inner corner of my eye. I'm gonna combine two of the Arbonne Smooth Over lipsticks. This first one is called Rose. It's a little bit deeper than I was going for, but I love this color. But I'm gonna do the Magnolia shade on the center part, which the Magnolia shade is sort of like a pretty true nude. It's not too brown. And I really just wanted something in between those two colors. And I like how it sort of creates like a teeny bit of an ombre effect. And after that, I'm gonna use the lip gloss called Calla, which is a really pretty, it's a baby pink color, but it does have some brown undertones in it. And it's such a pretty color, and seriously, it's perfect even just alone, to be honest. But I like the high gloss look. I'm gonna set my makeup using the Urban Decay De-Slick setting spray.
Thank you so much for watching. And if you enjoyed that, go ahead and give me a thumbs up because it's super helpful. And if you haven't subscribed already, be sure and hit that button there. Also, I definitely want to connect with you guys. I'm on Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, everything. So all of my details are down at the bottom. So come friend me. I totally want to be your friend. Be sure to check out the description box below for all of the links to the products I used today. And yeah, if you have any questions about any of the products or anything like that, please let me know because I'm always super jazzed to talk about it.